Hey guys, welcome back. I'm coming on today to do a layout for the scrap room, and I'll be starting with the Flavors of the Month kit. This Flavors of the Month kit features the fab texture and products, of course, from Carta Homemade. I think it is absolutely fun, gorgeous product. Now, there are these great sunflower yellows, this deep coral, I mean the best of olive, all of these fun colors. And what I want to do is I want to jump in and do the sketch. So let's see what we have. We've got a background, of course, big strip and smaller strip with the same paper. We've got another pattern paper, which I think is fun, a big old circle, photos, embellishment, cluster. And this was by Lisa Heidi. So how awesome is that? It's called the Jumpstart Sketch. Super fun. I think we can do it just fine with this kit. And this is a photo of myself and one of my gal pals named Brianna. And we were at She Loves Color, and I thought it was just a fun pick. And the reason why, and no, this isn't like a homemade kind of a photo. I like the word together, and I liked all of the florals and the nice bright pops of color. Has very little to do with chickens, this event. Anywho, we'll have pictures for that later. So let's jump in. I'm gonna start with the white cardstock for my base. I don't know if it's going to stay there as we go along with my layout. We're just going to see. Now, I do like this big old yellow bit. I'm wondering, do I want the green to calm down? Nah. Let's do the yellow for that big circle. And I do have arguably the very first circle cutter on the planet. Now I have to see if I can actually find the cutting part. So I'm going to cut out a big old circle and I'll be right back with y'all. Okay, so I have my circle, right? Now I need a strip here and a skinny strip here of another pattern. I think I'm going to come in with this. I made sure to cut from the center so I would have plenty of room to mess around. So let me get measured just by wanting a few rows of scallops. And then I need a little skinny guy on the bottom. So we will do a couple of quick cuts for that. Maybe not as skinny as it calls for. Hold on. Let me line this up just a little tiny bit better, because I would just want like one big nice scallop to come out of that. And for some reason, I'm not lining it up very well at all. There we go. So we've got one nice chunky scallop down here. We've got three there. Perfect. I've used that piece nicely. Now, I'm trying to be stingy with this because I want to detail cut out at least 3 of these for my clusters. Although that is beautiful. And then let's see what we have here. Oh, look at that floral. The only reason I'm shying away from this floral slightly, even though the matching on it is exquisite, is because they're close to the same size. So I'm thinking I want to bring in that punch of color. So I'm going to go ahead and chop a slice from this. Guys, this is going to have some good pop of color. So I have a nice chunk of this piece. By the way, this one is called Sweet Floral, and then this piece is called Small and Simple. So this will go across here. And I'm going to have it cover a little bit of a mistake I made. See how right here? Got a little extra slice of roux on that. Not a big deal. We will make it all work just fine. So that goes about there. And this circle goes over here a little bit. So title here, embellishment. Okay. So I like that. And I'm hoping that I'm going to vibe on some of the other pattern papers from the pattern paper kit and all of that, because I'm going to want to border this if I stick with the white. It's very hard for me to have all of this cardstock background because I like so many patterns. this is gorgeous. We've talked about that. I do, like I said, I want to get 3 nice floral clusters out of this. So, and I like the idea of matting in that as well. So let me spend a moment detail cutting out 3 of these gorgeous bunches. And I'm going to mat my photo in it as well. And then we'll meet back up. Yeah, I think those would be great cluster starters. All right, so I have these pieces placed down. I do not have my florals adhered down, and I don't have my photo attached down because I think I might end up with more pattern paper. Not sure, but the rest is all down. Now let's take a look. I really liked this word right here that reads together. So let's go ahead and pop that out, which is the whole dealio that got me thinking to use this. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab some of this little skinny foam adhesive because I've got some little tiny bits to do. I'm not going to do it all in front of you guys. I don't want to get you that bored, but I'm going to put a couple of these pieces on while I have it out, and then we'll get a bit of placement ideas going. I love this stuff. I like the little skinny guys because it lets you get into nook and crannies. Nooks, the nooks and the crannies. There we go. All right, so now chances are at the end of this layout, I will go ahead and pop all kinds of other things. Now, in our inspiration piece, the title is over here, but with what I'm seeing, I'm thinking my title might end up being here. So I have a really strong visual triangle. Things can change, who knows? So I have that. Home Sweet Home doesn't work. We are off in a hotel. Guys, like the pigs and the chickens, I think are absolutely hilarious. So other things I'm going to want to bring in when the time comes, I'm going to have some additional little floral bits. I'm not going to stick them down super tight so I can move them around. So I like the florals. And I like when I get to do florals and I can have a couple of different finishes. Like the stickers have that little bit of satin, and the ones that I detail cut out, of course, are more of a, you know, the flat bumpy that you get with Carta. So awesome. The bumpy bumps are great. So same kind of thing. I like this little sunflower here. So we'll have that. So I'm just going to be layering those bits. Now, the home stuff doesn't work, and that's okay. I'm wondering, about these banner bits. I like the idea of bringing in some of this strong color, but with some of the banners. I don't need them all. So let's see. Ooh, I like this. So if I did something kind of like that, and you can see a nice amount of them. Let's see. Oh, I like that one that reads hello too. That is cute. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just mimic the other red one that we have though. And I think that'll be fun to build out that cluster. So I get to put some of the banners in. Awesome. Today was the best is pretty good too, considering what we had going. So I can go ahead and pop this one up on some of that foam, like we talked about, and then I'm going to move on to the pattern paper kit to see what we might be able to add in. Now on my sticker sheet, I still have these itty bitty little florals and all that kind of stuff. So if I need little bits and pieces, I can add them in just a little bit. All right, so I think I'm liking the idea of having today was the best going there, and it's anchoring those flowers pretty darn nicely. Okay, awesome. Let me take a look at the pattern paper kit, and we can see what we can use. Now, these bumblebees are hilarious, which is kind of funny because that's what it felt like. Like we were just zipping around doing everything, but they don't have a whole lot to do with the vibe. Now, I do like that yellow outline. It's making the yellow pop like crazy. Now this is a bunch of cut aparts. This side is called multi-journaling cards, which they're gorgeous. I'm wondering if I want to do more of a subtle floral on my outside. Let's see, and do something like that, like a double matte. I think that might be the ticket. Now you don't really see the bumblebees, but you're getting that color, and I do like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and double matte this layout. So I know what I'm gonna do there. Now let me look at the Shots of Life kit while we are at it, because you know, that's just double matting a layout, right? And I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't use something to matte my photo again as well. Ooh, this is pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh no. Let me see if I'm changing my mind. Let's see. Nope. I like the white in the sunflower for some reason. I like that I'm getting a little zhuzh, and I will scuff that up the edges of my white cardstock. So, what do we have here? What do we have here? Favorite family, memories, family together is our favorite place to be. That's kind of cute. I wonder if I can detail cut this piece out. Probably just a little better than this. Probably, because I have that word together. I can bring it in again and then have this snuggling to the side, so we can move this just a yibbit. I think that's gonna work. Okay, I like what we're doing there. And then from the Shots of Life kit, I have lots of, oh no, I had a little die cut that just went flying. Hold on, I'm trying to get it. Oh, let's see what we have in here. We have lots of goodies. Let's see. Oh, that big frame. Oh, the yellow on yellow, you can't see it very well. Okay. I have lots of goodies. Home doesn't work. I love the rooster. Oh, the You Are My Sunshine is cute. Home Sweet Home. Life is Beautiful. I might be able to pop that in somewhere. That might work right there. We'll see. Oh, look, another little banner bit. Choose to Shine. Today is a good day. Ooh, I wonder, no, maybe on top of that, that would be good. I love the little piggy. I wonder, guys, what about this? Let's go ahead and use that banner piece. And there was one other little banner piece. Where'd it go? You guys just saw it, right? Okay. We have that one. And I can maybe have that one go off the page. Okay. So I have a little bit of work to do. Let me get all these pieces stuck down and I'll be right back. So how fun, I have these pieces down. Let's get some of these enamel dots. These are part of the embellishment kit. And of course the colors are spot on. It's all part of the collection. So it is awesome. I also want to go back and take a look at these bits to see if I want to add any little flowers. Should we do that first? Let's do that first. Okay. So you know that piece that was from Shots of Life kit? I decided to cut it in half and use a piece on the top and the bottom. It had a phrase, but it said something about together, and clearly we already have that here. And I did move my title from here to over in this cluster. It just decided to go over there. Now this bit right here could use a bit of a trim. Boop. Okay. And I did like that I was able to use two different finishes on that cute little banner area. That is fun. I have this pieces in here. This is popped up. So yes, we've got some things going on. Now, let's see. See, I love all of these like sweet little floral bits. I think they're so darned cute. And I don't know if it adds anything if I put more on. I just like them so much. I just do. Oh, these are cute. So what if we do a little bit more of a cluster here, because I need a little bit more. I don't need. I prefer to have just a little bit more down below. I mean, there's the cutest little things. There's all this stuff that you can do for baking on here. So I have plenty I can still do with this kit, which I love. Let's see, maybe a little bit more floral down here. I don't know. Let's see. I've got this piece And there's a lot of sunflower action going on. So I can clearly grab a little sunflower. Let's go ahead and make a nice little bouquet out of these two. Maybe like that. Let's see. Yep, I like that. Just because I like all of the things. But I think what I want to do is on this one that's kind of like this pale minty seafoam, I want the floral or the leafy bits to go that way. And then maybe just a little bit of the sunflower going that way, just because I wanted to use yet more. Okay, let's get some enamel dots in here. I think I'm gonna bring some of this coral down here. Love that color, so I want to get that. Ooh, maybe I can do one right on top of here. I'm gonna have to put a little bit of dimensional foam underneath here because all of a sudden it got heavy and I want it to stick up. There we go. Not a problem. And then let's put a little guy right here for our clusters. All right, so what's our next color that we want to use? I didn't use a whole lot in this kind of a color line, so let's skip that. We can do a big yellow. Well, it's a medium yellow. Can do a big yellow just kind of hiding under that one. Oh, you know what? I need something like that over here. Okay, so little yellow is what we're getting here. And then finally, what's gonna be our third color? I think this really nice, either pale mint, pale seafoam, whatever you wanna call it. And maybe one right there. I don't know. I feel a little like, there we go. I like that a little bit better. And then let's go ahead and put that one hiding right about there. Now, the only other question is, do I want splatty bits or do I like how clean it is? I'm gonna leave it clean. Okay, so that is this layout finished. I've got some nice dimension going on. Use stuff from all of the kits that we talked about. I like that I have a little bit of a scuffy border. I didn't scuff up everything, just some. No real rhyme or reason to it either. But I do like this, like how this came out. And I also like that this collection is pretty largely based on, you have farm, you've got baking and all of that. And I just did a layout about hanging out with a pal at a scrapbooking retreat kind of thing. So versatility is always awesome. I'm going to have some still shots. I'm going to have links for the ScrapRoom website, for the blog, and the Facebook group, so you can come over and play with the sketch along with us. And we have Freaky Fast Friday formula. We have, oh my goodness, Kill a Kit, throwback sketch, all kinds of challenges going on. So I hope I see you guys over there. But for now, I'm going to have still shots to follow, and I'll be back ever so soon with another video. Bye, guys.